Listen to your boyfriend.
Place. Now that we have so many samples, how hard would it be to build illuvians of our own?
Mirrors to places that mirror what you've seen in those places.
Is that approval? Hard to tell with you.
Right.
You want to bring some good, a piece of the past that aches to think it's lost.
Right.
After these past few years, it would just be good to create something magical that is also helpful for a change.
I agree. I agree with you, Dorian. Heck, our Hawk was a blood mage, for goodness sake. Although he conveniently forgets about it, or tries to remove that from his record the next time we end up seeing him. I miss Clive. I miss Clive so much. Oh, Clive, I hope you forgive me. Okay. Vardithara, Raising the Sanalium. The pages of this book, Memory, describe a heated argument between a group of well-dressed elves inside an elaborately arched pavilion on an island floating in a void. In the distance, haloed by a blizzard of light, thousands of elves are maintaining an elaborate magical ritual that pulls raw essence from the Fade, funneled into a sphere in the air. Through the lens of the sphere can be... Sphere. Like the orb. Pulls raw essence from the Fade, funneled into a sphere in the air. Through the lens of the sphere can be seen a world of indigo waterfalls and rust-red jungles, and a temple palace so frescoed and cleverly carved, it is a masterpiece in of itself. The well-dressed elves' shouting grows so loud it can be heard over the magic. One leaps at another, howling and pulling out a knife burning with prismatic flame. Architects of the Grand Sonalium, a gift from Blessed Celeste to clever June, as thanks for a great favor, in friendly debate over the color of the palace's roof trim. There's another egg thing there. Vardithara, the Deepest Fade. The pages of this book, Memory, are instructions on how to reach the deepest parts of the Fade, realms so far removed they're unmarked by dreamers. Epiphany requires a mind smooth as mirror glass, still as stone. Put aside 10 years for practice and the next 100 for searching. What others have learned will ease your journey. Those who never manifested themselves, or when manifested outside the Fade, will find it easier to find its stillest roots. But it is where the compulsion overtakes our brethren of the air. Hard in Hightown chapter. Question mark. How did this end up in here? Varric? If Varric was here, he's got some explaining to do. Varric, how did your Hard in Hightown chapter end up in this? Whatever. Donnan wiped spilled ale off the bar, listening to the cries. Maybe this is the chapter that Varric has yet to come up with. This is the chapter that he has not written yet. Mind blown. And the crashing of waves outside. Another slow day on the Amaranthine coast. The tavern didn't get many visitors, just a little too far south of the Antivan border to catch the caravans, but he hadn't opened it to make a profit. He poured some noxious Ander stout from an oak cask into a heavy tankard and carried it outside to a dark-haired nobleman on the patio idly strumming a lute so out of the tune. It sounded like some other instrument, perhaps a tuba or a kettle drum, trying to invent music from scratch. Donnan handed over the tankard, only half hoping it would stop him from playing anymore. "That's very kind of you, guardsman." Thankfully, the gentleman set aside his lute and took the tankard, putting his feet up on the table in front of him. "It's just Donnan these days," he replied, looking out over the waves. "My time in the Kirkwall Guard is over." "It's never really gone," the nobleman smiled. "Kirkwall, it finds its way into your soul, and once it gets there, you carry it always." The sun was setting behind him, casting long shadows from the tavern down to the water. A flock of cormorants took advantage of the fading light to dive for fish, making their way back out to sea. Maybe so, Donnan smiled. Donnan smiled too. But the world can always use a champion or a guardsman wherever they happen to go. The gentleman raised his tankard. "I'll drink to that." And the two men watched the last of the light disappear in peace. Sounds like that's the end. How fitting that the Dragon Age Inquisition will end with the final chapters of Hardened Hightown, Barrick's book. Very fitting. Those listen points are good too. With those, they tried to manage the banter so everyone can hear them guaranteed. That's very interesting. That's an interesting thing. Although I kind of do like the randomness of it too, to be quite honest. As long as it's not bugged. Sorry I have trouble with my name. It means female or woman in my language, but just gamer is okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Gamer W. GW. Oh, German. German, yes. Gotcha. So, sorry, fellow gamers. Sorry, fellow Germans on here, Hark. No problem, because it's... What time is it? Isn't it really late for you guys in Germany? Isn't it like 4 or 5 and 6 in the morning? You guys are troopers. You guys are troopers. I've got a lot of awesome German viewer buddies, it seems. So thank you. I appreciate you staying up. Hopefully it's not a work day for you guys, because that would be really bad. So glad. Oh, Katie, Kelsey. So glad I was able to catch the stream before it ended. Time to cry forever. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me. Oh, my mind is blowing too. So this world is the Fade and not the Fade at the same time. I didn't really understand it. And in Britain, it's almost 4 a.m. here. I speak a bit of Britain. Speak a bit of German. Excuse me. German. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and discharge.
There should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted alluvion now.
Yes. Was there anything else that I missed? Alright. The inverted alluvion. It's 3:42 in the morning for me. Okay, well I'm hoping that I'll get to the end of this very soon for you guys, so you don't have to, you know, stay awake much longer, because I know how rough it can be, believe me. It's 2:45 a.m. here. You guys are awesome. It's 9:45 here. I haven't eaten anything, so I'm suffering through it as well. Well, not suffering, you know what I'm talking about. I'm trying. I didn't want to stop for a break because I didn't want, you know, I thought that would be a little too much. Get in there. Oh. Fissure. Fissure. Ah. Get in there, Cole. Oh yeah! Boom! That's so satisfying. Yum! Yum! Alright. I think I can hear this bird singing already. Will you add it on, as a video on YouTube later on? Absolutely, I always do. I always do. My hope is to post the first episode of Trespasser, the Trespasser DLC playthrough on Thursday. That's my plan right now. I'm hoping I'll be able to do that. Which mirror am I supposed to go to? Am I going down, or I feel like I'm supposed to go down, down, down. You know what I miss? I miss my mount. Otto, why could you not have come with me? Why could I not come with me? Hey, Mornoski, it's good to see you, buddy. I think this is where I was, where I came from, I think. Yeah, I think it is. How, actually, this floating desk thing over here, is there no way to get to it now still? Is there really no way to get to it? It's gonna bother me. I cannot sleep and miss the Trespasser release with Angel. Oh, gamer, you're so sweet. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Well, I don't... what? Librarians? What kind of librarians are these? What?
They're the librarians?
That's what I was thinking, Art.
No.
What did you say, Cole? No? Oh my gosh. You have got to be kidding me. You guys need librarians. You need to... This is ridiculous. Yeah, that's right. Come in. Come into my void of destruction. You don't think you can get to the voting platform? I'm gonna... Well, Art's gonna try anyway. Oh, shoot. Come on, Bull. Iron Bull. Kill. Destroy. Chop him. Smack him. What the hell? I'm sorry, I can't hear you above Iron Bull's awesomeness. Yes. Oh yeah. Woo. Evil librarians at hand. Oh, not quite as evil as the evil sexy maester, but you know, it's got the same like sort of thing going on. These are librarians from Night Vale. Oh my god, it's the librarians. Those librarians are like from that 2-part episode of Doctor Who. Ooh, I don't know if I've seen that one yet. I'm not sure if I've seen that one. Okay, back to here. Okay, back up. Okay, that's where we came from. Alright. Is this where we want to go? I think that is where we want to go. It was David Tennant, the 10th Doctor. Oh, maybe I did. Oh, I think I did see that one. Is that what... That was with Donna, I believe. Hi. Well, we brought our Tucanari with us.
Breach. Herald of change. Hero of the South.
The Vidisala, I presume.
After fulfilling your purpose at the breach, it is astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people.
Because...
Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
Oh, because I'm a Cerebos. Is that why you say that?
It's not too late to put our weapons down and talk.
There's no need to pretend that you're blind to what you've begun. I am no stranger to catastrophe.
What I've begun?
But this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago.
Ooh, we're getting some really awesome content as a Qunari Inquisitor here. I'm loving this. It'll be awesome to see, you know, what ends up coming up with Andy and my 3rd Inquisitor. So you try mass assassination?
Is that what Dragon's Breath is for? Murdering our heads of state just to control our magic?
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stop there?
No, because we have another game coming
The day we saw
up.
the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'Harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why would you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Darvarad.
Darvaran? Oh. Do we need to fight? Oh no, please no. Please no fighting. Actually, I don't think Art wants to fight. Oh, range attacks, eh? Try, take that. Oh, yeah. Come into my sphere of death, why don't you? Where are you, Cole? Woo! Spinny, spinny, spinny! Thank you. Alright, Ivy. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Spinny, spinny, spinny. So satisfying. Ow! Ooh, there's a big guy there. Kunari Shock Trooper. Alright, we're gonna have to take him down first. A little bit of spell. Then I need to cut through your armor, but I need to make sure I have some of this. Alright, cut through your armor like butter. Ah! One swipe of my blade was all it took. Alright. And he's down. And we've got... spell. Ooh, there's a Cerebos there. Is that the same Cerebos that... That's the same Cerebos that tried to kill us, isn't it? There can only be one Cerebos. This place is only big enough for one of us. And I'm the better looking one. That and I have an even better looking boyfriend. So looks like you're gonna have to check out. Wow, you've got some impressive moves there, bub. But I think we got you a little outnumbered. There you go. Alright. Oh, Dorian. Stinking cheater. Stinking cheater. +5 constitution, +5% critical chance, +30% front defense, and then 9% magic defense. Unhit chance to spawn a toxic cloud at the target location. That's pretty awesome. That would be a great one for Blackwall, I think. Oh, and so in between the Fade and the Dragon Age world, that's interesting. It's the Veil. It's a little complicated. Okay, I'll wait till the whole episodes are uploaded on YouTube then. Or play it yourself. Yes, but that's going to be a while. I have things on my plate and other problems to deal with. Fair enough, fair enough. I thought you went to bed, I Fall Into Fantasy. Isn't it ridiculously early in the morning now for you after not having slept? You need to sleep. I'm very concerned about you all. Maybe around Christmas. Winterhearts, do you know if Trespasser is released in Europe to know or later? I feel like Trespasser isn't going to be released for another day or two. Tattered note. This scrap of parchment is written in both Kunlat and in Common Tongue, although the letters in Kunlat are shaky. Please excuse my Kunlat. Its subtleties elude me even with your patient teachings. We pulled everyone out of the palace. The Shem nobles assumed we were servants leaving on an errand. We are hiding where you told us, waiting for signs that Dragon's Breath has begun. Victory is in the Kun.
No wonder the Qunari translated notes into our language. It was for their non-Qunari spies.
Right.
They'd have to. Kunlat's not an easy one to learn.
The Shem, because I was like, that's something elves call humans. Shem. I don't think the Qunari call humans Shem. The Amulet of Critical Chain. Every time the wearer of this amulet does land a critical hit, his critical hit chance increases greatly. That is Cole all over it. Cole! Here, boy. Here, boy. Why am I saying here, boy? Here, my boy. Here, boy. No, Cole, you're not my pet. Here. Amulet. Because right now you have the Constitution, which is all fine and dandy, but... Stacking was granted on the ability usage. This amulet is heavy for its size, and the metal is... Alright, I already read that. Master... Criminal... Whoa, oh, is this only... Warrior or mage only? Oh. Warrior mage? Fine, give it to Iron Ball. He's got stamina, that's fine. Superb Amulet of Critical Chain. You can give Cole the mask. Yeah, give him the stamina. Okay. Basically, I sleep for 10 hours and 30 minutes and wake up a little before 6. Or sleep at 10:30, wake up at 6. Right now it's 11:58 a.m. here. Goodness gracious. You are a trooper. Okay. I'm trying not to miss anything before I go up the stairs. Because I know that Miss Valasalan, or whatever her name is going to wait for me, right? So I got plenty of sleep. I was out taking care of some bills. I'm back now. Okay. The Risk of Cerebas. This sheaf of notes is written mostly in Kunlat, but select paragraphs have been translated into the common tongue. Those born outside of the Kun will not comprehend the seriousness of using mages to help us. They believe the worst that can befall a mage is demon possession. They do not truly understand that the loss of mastery comes with the loss of the self. Those of the Kun since birth do not understand why we risk using Cerebas. We have immersed them in a sea of magic until it seems impossible they could ever do anything but drown. It is right that we enlighten you so your purpose here is clear. Enlighten. We have learned from this place that there lived an elven mage who saw a great wrong and sacrificed all to right it. This mage made the veil, which protects us from the Fade. This veil stripped power from his rulers, who had treated their people with such excess that it makes the southern kings and queens seem staid. So basically the elves were the ones, just like in Tolkien universe, they were the higher races. They were basically elevated, and their gods, these mages who they said were gods, sort of gave them things like immortality and just gave them everything and anything in excess. And then this other mage separated them and made this veil, and lo and behold, that's where Thetis comes in. Thus does every action carry rightness and all paths converge. In his greatest magic, the elven mage became an agent of peace through the veil. In our willingness to brave this place, we may discover how the veil can be strengthened through our own mages. For that we risk our lives. The Cerebas who have joined in this endeavor understands the dangers and have made their choice. Remember the words of Ashkari Coulson, existence is a choice. There is no chaos in the world, only complexity. That's interesting, because, you know, the whole chaos theory thing. There is no chaos in the world, only complexity. Knowledge of the complex is wisdom. From wisdom of the world comes wisdom of the self. Mastery of the self is mastery of the world. Loss of the self is the source of suffering. Suffering is a choice, and we can refuse it. It is in our own power to create the world or destroy it. For peace, we will endure any horror here. We will create a safer world or destroy the old one.
These are Vidisala's papers. She brought mages here to research strengthening the veil.
Gotcha.
A way to clamp down magic. No wonder she's here.
It explains why the Qunari thought it was worth camping here.
She's trying to clamp down on magic. Interesting. The superb amulet of invasion. The wearer of this amulet has a large chance of dodging incoming attacks. Let's give that to my boyfriend, shall we? Because he's got willpower, which is all fine and dandy, but I want him to survive more. Superb amulet of invasion. There you go, my dear. Okay, so that mirror, I think, is where we came from, I believe. Maybe. I think. Is it? Is that where we came from? I don't remember. I think it is. Maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, I think that is where we came from. So, Darren, return to your party. Good luck. I will never sleep while you are streaming. That's very sweet of you, Shadowfire. We all like you too much to miss any stream of yours, Ark. At least it is for me. Well, I appreciate that. I'm back. I just finished watching last episode of Red vs. Blue, season 13. Boy, what a season. So Dorian, return to the party up. If you on this quest, did the marriage? Well, shit, shush. Okay. There were implications. I'm very excited for those implications, but yes, there were implications. I know. Okay, more of this fire. And loot. Elgernon and Naste, schematic. I don't know when we're gonna have a chance to actually use that schematic, but no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted my, yeah. Okay. think I got everything that I can grab. Not that really matters, since we're gonna, you know, this is my last time playing Inquisition with this Inquisitor. So sad. That's fine. I found the fantasy. You're just assuming. You're presuming. I'm presuming too.
Patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
It's okay. It's okay. I found the fantasy. It's fine. Where did the Vidsala go? Where did she go, George? Where did she go?
Yes, we heard much. Although she fooled herself into thinking we could not hear. Take a keystone to the Darvarad. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining Gatlock powder.
Not if I can help it. I have a keystone.
I found a keystone with one of the Canari.
Yes, and you need words for their key. Maras Nira. It glows. It will open the way to the Darvarad. May you find what you seek. In coming here, you strengthened the paths. I can now raise one, if you wish to go.
I do, thank you. Thank you.
You've been very helpful.
Gil Dethal was what the Elven called me. One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another. One Elven feel the memories of another. When the veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew.
So many things about
We've got to find
history.
this Darvarad and corner Vidisala there.
Between how it's another theme, the whole thing about the memories and how, well, the memories of the dwarves and how many of the memories, as we know from Descent, could have been erased or rewritten, and then here how the elves are desperately trying to cling on to their history. The Dalish especially are trying to cling on to the history, and so many things that they manage. I mean, I applaud them for trying to hold on to their history as long as possible, but so much of their history is just so inaccurate, it seems, based on what's allegedly based on what we've been seeing here. Oh gosh. Where to now? Courtyard. Oh wow, we've done a bit of exploring. Hey. Hey. I know this place. Hey, yeah. Yeah. I know this place. Okay. So, right, we're here. So, I need to go... Oh, because she's heading back to the palace. Right. Gotta get back to the palace so that they don't blow the place up. Not my friends. Especially Cullen. Not Cullen and his beautiful face. I still need to play Wicked Grace. I still need to do a rematch on Wicked Grace with him. No. Hello, Archivist.
Greetings.
We're leaving now.
We'll be going now.
Wisdom guide you.
Oh, come back. I will save you, Cullen. I will save you. My other Inquisitor still needs to find you and fall in love. Oh, I can't wait for that Let's Play. I'm trying. Oh, can't wait for that. I have somehow managed to keep myself completely blind of everything Cullen romance related. Including what would happen in this DLC if, you know, if Cullen was romance, which I'm so excited for!